one person that we knew was really good, like, or had a potential of making that top 8 even just didn't make it. Like, it's always earned, and it's never something that is just given.
Yeah, you never can really kind of take it for granted, and I think that's only become truer and truer as we kind of go. It's become something more of a mountain where one week, we've had Solidus had some really great breakout weeks, and some other weeks where he's just fought some fierce competition up front. Whom I want to thank again for his donations a couple of weeks ago. Solidus Hedgehog, thanks again. And it looks like these guys are ready to go. And winners finals. Got that scoreboard up. Let's go ahead and hop into it. This is a best 3 out of 5. RP4's got a reset of bracket here.
Alright, and we are seeing that PS2 start that we did see before, and we are seeing the same characters too, and I think RP4 is, like, looking to destroy. I think that what I've seen from him today is kind of showing me that he really wants this, and I don't want to say that my luck is that good, but I did wish him good luck. And he is looking phenomenal, so, like, I'm just gonna say I take the credit for this win.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to brag with him. I won't jinx it yet.
Well,
but
you guaranteed him second place. You guaranteed him second place. You got that.
Yeah, I've gotten him this far. Let's see, even Stevens stock-wise. And I think the same thing that kind of got Luxray here against others is kind of what's going to keep him here. Like, if what we're seeing kind of continues, and BW, Abyss, and others all struggle against the ferocity and conditioning that Luxray brings. Now, we did kind of see that with RP4 in the matches he had against BW, where he would throw bomb and then up air instead, kind of controlling all of that space. And I think for RP4, like, we're seeing that again here. We're seeing the conditioning, throwing the bomb down underneath the platform, knowing at, like, Luxray, he's going to, like, be aware of that and, like, give it the respect that deserves. He's not going to try and land on platform or land behind it, because that bomb radius is huge. And especially as Incineroar, fun fact, Incineroar's down B, that counter, it blows up the bomb, and he still gets punished by it. Because, like, even though you activate the bomb, like, let's say you counter the bomb hitting you, the fire from that will blow up and then damage you anyways. So it's just kind of a weird, like, thing, because sure, he does get it that time. So let's see, what kind of extra credit will he get? Goes to the grab, gets punished for it, does for the second revenge. Now he has a 2-stack of them, 3-stack with them. That time he actually countered perfectly. He waited until RP4 pushed down B again, and then used that to determine when to counter, which is, like, really quick stuff. 200% here, using all of this projectile play to kind of gain these meters. But look at that. The instant RP4 decided to try and approach there to, like, just kind of stuff out Luxray. Ooh.
Wow!
Oh, wow. Wow. And that's kind of the commitment, like, you have to make with Incineroar too, like, just to kind of really stuff out. But, like, when you do that, you earn it hard, because with Incineroar, that down air is huge. It has a spike hitbox. It has the back air, or the back hitbox, which is what killed him there. And, like, all of that combined just makes for a really devastating blow to RP4.
I have no idea why the replay is going Dragon Ball Z mode. So.
So. 'Turbo mode. Yeah.
Yeah. 'Turbo mode, 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 yeah. 'Turbo mode,
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, I don't know if you noticed it, Kfair, but we were seeing how RP4, even though we did see Incineroar, like, countering all of those moves, the projectiles still do affect, like, his ability to approach, like, similar to BW. Like, the projectiles may be faster for, like, Mega Man, but, like, at the same token, throwing out, like, 3 projectiles against Incineroar, like, be slow or not, he may get to counter them, but when is he ever going to get to use the counter, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you're constantly adding that much pressure, I don't think that it will be very well, but, like, we've seen RP4, the times he's chosen to, like, kind of be like, all right, I'm going to approach now, have been times when Luxray still does have the revenge. And it is kind of rough for Link then. He does have a bit slower frame data for a lot of his moves than Luxray's Incineroar. And now Incineroar has hold of the bomb, using it to bait RP4 in to try and make him get the random drop chance, and does get neutral beat countered for his troubles. And here we go. Let's see what happens here in game number 2 of Grand Finals.
Yep, he uses the bomb to do it for himself on that right there.
Wow.
Really big brain play right there.
Yeah. And here we see the amount of, like, damage already racked up because of that revenge.
Yep.
Like, it's really showing why you cannot just be like, all right, I'm just gonna, like...
Oh my goodness.
Like, jeez. Like, man, like, I don't know. Like, there are right hands. And now you're just over-committing. Like, taking a deep breath is our people there. I think that one thing that may honestly help RP4, like, it has to be well-timed, but you can approach Incineroar as Link, and you really just have to be using jab more. It's a fast, like, enough move to where you won't get punished as hard as you would for throwing out a bomb, for throwing out an arrow, a boomerang, whatever. And it's a move that is disjointed. So, like, let's say you see Incineroar at any, like, distance going for that side B.
Yeah.
If you start throwing out that jab, those sword swipes are going to stop him from fighting you. You will contest the grab, and he will not grab you. But with these slow, very long startup moves with F tilt, with side B, with Nair because of the jump, like, everything is just kind of working in Luxray's favor here.
Well, I knew that it was coming. I knew the patience was necessary.
Yes. And that's why, like, Luxray, and the invincibility not there for RP4. Luxray waited out with the down smash, knowing that the amount of time that he was off stable was not long enough to allow him to live that long. And going for that Nair, it's just the jump itself is the dead indicator that Luxray needs to know, all right, time to counter. And if he can get the read early enough, then he's going to get the counter off. Especially with some of the projectiles. Like, it's kind of the one unfortunate thing is, like, you're either going to have a super long, really boring to watch and play match where you're just throwing out as much as you can, or you're going to have a match where you still have to play slow and patient, but you're just going to be, like, using, like, 3 moves a lot of the time, which is going to be, like, jab, like, and then, like, a couple tilts, but that match, over. Luxray is 1 game away from just being like, all right, I'm the champion again.
Right.
What's next? I'll see you next season.
All right, looks like they are going right back at it in the Discord. There's no indecision about that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I think that RP4...
Go ahead.
I think that he just has full confidence in this Northern Cave.
No, and I think the real story is that he probably feels like, man, I got off to a really bad start on that, and the rhythm and momentum really went in his direction through this. Let's see if I can get off to a better start and try to change my luck a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. There were definitely, like, I think that one misstep at the beginning probably really hurt him, was just that, like, one time he went for, like, some sort of crazy bomb tech at the ledge, tried throwing it, and bounced off of the ledge.
Yeah.
Like, that's so unfortunate. Oh, and even there, trying to anticipate that Luxray would go for the side B, thinking a bit too like out of the box for something that doesn't like require like that big of a solution, you know? Like you're like, because he goes for the Z drop there, but unlike a regular grab where if you do get hit by a projectile while not throwing, there is invincibility on that side B, because otherwise the move wouldn't work correctly, and that's gonna do it with that platform read, getting the grab, back throwing. What a great use of that. Bam, there it is again.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
What is it? What is it that the last hit on that or something like that was consumed on like Luxray's invincibility, or he just simply didn't reach it?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming what happened there was that Link just had some characters have a really hard time, like when they're faced away from ledge, to like re-grab the wall. And there, I think what happened is like his shoulder or whatever, the animation made it so that like he was just a bit like diagonally too low for him to like grab the ledge, and that can happen. Like, and that is like, especially with Link when he has that type of air mobility, where like once you get going, that's gonna be it. Yeah, and Luxray, similar to Sephiroth as the big boss of the stages, as the owner of the stage, Luxray is like, I'm back. Yeah, I'm scarier than ever.
And we are not going to get a replay out of this one, folks.
Yeah, so powerfully broke the replay.
Yeah, no, funny enough, no, it's been a pretty funny night for it, though. But, I mean, you guys saw the end of that. It played in super fast motion. It was not a slow-mo instant replay. But, no, I mean, Luxray with an incredibly impressive win tonight. I think if I'm looking at the bracket, I'll pop that up there with you guys now. Go ahead and submit these scores. And let's zoom out on that. Luxray comes out with a 2-0 victory against Titan Killer. Comes out with a 2-0 victory against Abyss. Then takes one single loss to BW Styles, who started off pretty hot in that first set. And then does not lose a match for the rest of the night. Really impressive tournament victory today. Luxray saying finally going to sleep early. That might have been what motivated him to get on out of here, of course. But before we close up for tonight, I just want to thank everybody for coming through for Season 4 Cherry. We were auto-hosting you the other night. I know you were just playing some friendlies. You got anything coming up soon?
Yeah, so I'll be talking a bit about the next season, especially since it does start in a week. We won't have a lot of time, but I'll be kind of going over the actual like elo and the like kind of just what player points got where, because like I do have, thanks to a lot of the community members of this server, we do have so many use cases for that seeding points, and we can kind of show where everybody's at roughly with like, hey, like like Luxray was really commanding this season, and we can also see that BW like really did well, and I think it'll be kind of fun to just kind of talk about it, as well as I'll be doing also some free coaching again, especially since it's the start of a new season next week. I feel like a lot of players may want to take advantage of this so that they can be like the best they can be prepared to kind of start off this next season fresh. So if that's something you're interested in, just hit me up.
Cool deal. And once again, if you guys get a chance to, be sure to check us out on YouTube at IPG_esports. You guys will see archives of everything that happened tonight. Then, of course, once again, thanks so much, everybody, for coming by and being a part of season number 4. Definitely looking to see if we can replicate some of this really great growth and expansion over this season, and also maybe add some new faces too. So I'm going to we're going to throw up the deuces, but we're going to raise someone on the way out, guys. So if you want, hang around for that as well. This is Kfair, and I'll see you guys later.